camera back to my tablet, laptop, and we're live on Facebook. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. We're back to that, are we? Hey Shane, how's it going? Were you in a little movie called Wolf of Wall Street recently? Did I see that? Hi Christian, hi Pinup Worship Magazine, hi Alexia Jari, hello. The real Nico Tuco. Oh, hi, the real Nico Tuco. I know a Nico. Hello. Dana. Hello, 1924. Hi, Sam. Oh, I guess I should switch to my live comments on Facebook if I want to actually talk to you guys over there. Hello, Joseph. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I've got very good movie knowledge. Well, decent movie knowledge. I'm actually very bad when it comes to pop culture. I need to grip one thing for myself. There is some sort of construction happening at the house today. So there may be some extra backing vocals to today's stream, but we're going to make it work anyway. Hi, Mariano. Hi, Eric. Hello, Chevelle. Hi, Pete from Finland. Wonderful. Hi, you guys are so great. Tuning in from everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just got illuminator all over the counter. It's okay. I cleaned them this morning anyway. Good knowledge of your life events. Oh, there you go. Well, you know, I did get on Instagram like once yesterday. So we got that. Today, we are making macaroons. Macaroons. Hi, Tony. How's it going? Yes, we're making macaroons. Real quick, I'm going to plug, especially because you guys, we have a female vice president in the United States, and I'm never not going to be over that. I'm never going to be over that. Anyway, we can do it. This is one of the many tanks or t-shirts that you can get at Lola's Pinup Closet, and especially now that we got a woman in the White House in some form, you should get your shirts and you should wear them. I have started wearing my pearl ring that my husband got for me on our second Valentine's Day together. I've started wearing it with my regular rings. It's quite nice. In fact, I'm going to pop them out really fast. True story, once in Paris. What? Amazing. Okay, so Scottish macaroon bars. What are Scottish macaroon bars? We got power drills today, guys. Get excited. First little mess before the baking starts even. I know, Christian. What are you going to do with me? What are you going to do with me? Hi, Derek. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the last thing that I need to tell you before we get really started, and this is important because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And we're all still going to be in quarantine because this virus isn't going anywhere fast. No matter how good the new administration may be, it's going to be here for a minute. So don't let that day pass without telling the people that you love how much you love them by getting a Valentine's videogram from a satin doll. I'm a satin doll. I'll sing a videogram for you and your friends and your lovely yourself. If you want to buy yourself a videogram, go for it. You want to buy your friends one, do it. We've already gotten several orders. And the final day to place your orders is February 1st. That's this coming Monday. So you just have to email Lola at dollfaceandco@hotmail.com. Tell her what you want us to sing, and we'll make it happen for you. And we'll get those out to you for Valentine's Day. So it's me. It's a bunch of other dolls, I believe. Bella's doing one, Giselle's doing them, Ella, oh gosh, Felicity, Colette, tons of dolls are part of it. So you've got your choice. You can even get one of the dancers to do a little tap number for you if you wanted. So take us up on that offer and let us brighten your Valentine's Day. Real Nico Tuco says, you once asked a waiter for macaroons thinking it was mac and cheese. Well, you know, I'm sure you're not the first person to make that mistake. In fact, before I knew what a macaroon was, I probably thought it was some fancy form of mac and cheese. Facebook is bad. Oh, man. Shucks, I hope. Macaroons from Scotland. So I'm doing a Scottish. Oh, they come from Scotland. So is that what makes them? I always knew that macaroons are coconut but macarons are almond, and you cannot substitute almond flour for coconut flour when making a macaron because the coconut flour is too dehydrated. There's no moisture and it just clumps together in an icky dough. And I almost broke a few things in my kitchen finding that out all on my own. But if we don't make a mess during baking, something's wrong. That's very true. I think that's very, very true. I wonder what the Paris satin dolls would think of your macarons. You know, Shane, I really don't know. Last week, hi, Brandon. How's it going? Hi, Jared2560. You're not Eric today. It's psychologically taxing being Eric this week. So you're on your alter ego, Mr. Znort Nurbiter. I like it, Znort Nurbiter. Sounds kind of like Norbert. I do wonder what the Paris dolls would think of my macarons. If we ever get to do our big reunion where we get the London and the Paris dolls all together in Hollywood, you bet your bottom dollar I am making a batch of macarons. Last week's batch, I think they could have baked a little longer because they got their feet. They could have been a little bit more pronounced, but the pitfall was they all stuck to the baking sheet. I think I got like maybe 7 out of the whole batch because little baby Henry, who is walking, not walking, he's not quite walking, but he's standing. He was twisting all of the little knobs over here that I need to actually twist now to turn this oven on. And I didn't realize, because I was busy washing dishes, that he had turned the heat up to like 475. Macarons bake at 325. So it was like 100 degrees hotter than it needed to be. And that's no bueno. Are we getting heat? Okay, there's heat. Okay. So I want 325. I need it right between that and that. I'm going to go ahead and get some baking sheets out. I'm just going to do the one. I'm going to cover it in some parchment paper. Are macarons good when dunked in coffee? I bet. A lot of it in Brazil for Felicity in her last stream. Also has a lot of coffee in Colombia. But you can't write a song about that. I mean, you could. What rhymes with Colombia that makes you go, Things that make you go, What rhymes with Colombia? Bobumbia. Banana fana fofumbia. Me, my, momumbia. Colombia. Hey. There we go. Yes, he got a hold of those little things. You know, let's be real. It's my fault being the okay, I won't call myself mature. That's a stretch. But being the adult, the one responsible for these children, just trusting a 15-month-old baby to not set my baked goods on fire accidentally, that's my fault. That's me being a banana head. So it was disheartening, but it was all my fault at the end of the day. So we are preheating the oven to 325. We've got parchment paper on this baking sheet. We're going to let it go over here. I need to get myself something real fast. I'm so sorry. I forgot to do this ahead of time. The phonetic pronunciation is macaroons. Well, I know when you're doing the ones with coconut, it's macaroons, but isn't it macaron? Macaron in French? Isn't that right? It's more of an on because it's one O. Macaron. Macaron, macaroon, macarini, reeny, roo. I don't know. Who knows? I just read the words. You don't know what it means to be an adult these days. A lot of people probably don't either. Like, I don't think you're alone in that. Seems to be cleared, and it's really strange switching between the two streams. One of them is mirrored. Interesting. Which one is mirrored? I honestly wouldn't know. Couldn't tell you if I saved my life. Oh, there's some bits in there that I don't think I've ever noticed before. Whatever. We're gonna go for it. So Macarons, the French little finicky treats that we made last week, are a meringue. It's egg whites and almond flour and lots of powdered sugar. Like a cup and a half of powdered sugar for the recipe I use. And then macaroons, on the other hand, don't have any flour, so they're both naturally gluten-free. This version uses a condensed milk. Most versions do a condensed milk. And then it's just flaked coconut, sweetened flaked coconut, but, you know, seemingly good. And then I'm going to melt some chocolate. I'm going to make a ganache, and we're going to dip the macarons in the chocolate because, oh, why not? Instagram is mirrored. That's really weird. I mean, not that I can do anything about it, but there we are. Hi, Nancy. How's it going? So what we've got, oh, yeah, there's bicarbonate in there, so it like fizzes, and when I shake it, it makes a big old pop. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, I've got the 2 eggs at room temperature. We're going to not drop the yolk in the bowl. You just need the whites of the eggs. So that's fine. I washed my hands, but I'm going to do it again just because, you know, never hurts. Never hurts. Especially now that I like actually have to fish this thing out with my hands. Doesn't hurt. You come on in, it's fine. You are fine. Hunger calls, you guys. It calls. It's like a roar. You do want your eggs to be at room temperature, in case you didn't know, and I didn't say that, because I often don't. And yeah, we're just using 2 eggs today. What? You know what? I'm just going to let it go in there and I'm going to fish it out. I think that's much easier. It's much less precarious than trying to balance it between 2 jagged eggshells, thus risking breaking the yolk. It's fine as long as the yolk doesn't break. If it breaks, well, then you just got to start over. Far worse things than heaven and earth, kids. You've made orange flavored meringues once. You instantly melt in your mouth. I've never done just a straight meringue. However, I did find a video on Pinterest where this guy made a cookie sheet cake, sort of, and then he stuck like these skewers, and then he piped the meringue in and out in like a weaving pattern. So like this is kind of how it goes. And it makes this like latticed, laced meringue layered cake, and then you fill it with just chocolate mousse. I'm going to do that one day. I'm not sure which day I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it. And it's going to be fabulous. I don't know why I washed my hands before I pulled the yolk out of here. That was a rookie move, you guys. Rookie move. Michael, afternoon from an evening in the UK. Now you're feeling hungry. I'm so sorry. I'm not actually going to make food, just sweet treats that, you know, are delicious, but they're not going to sustain you like, you know, broccoli will. I love broccoli. I don't know about you, but when I was a little kid, I used to think that the top parts of broccoli, you know, the florets, the little, they look kind of like seeds, if you think about it. And I don't know where I got this in my head, but when I was little, I was convinced that if you ate enough broccoli, the tops of them, the little seed-looking floret parts of them would plant in your stomach and you would grow broccoli trees in your stomach. That's what I thought when I was little. My dad also used broccoli one time to try and convince my little sister to eat dinner because she sat there. She just wanted to eat pizza. She hated everything. And she was the pickiest eater. And one day she was like, I can't eat. I have a tapeworm. And we were like, okay. But I was like, oh, you got a tapeworm? So here's what you do. You take a piece of broccoli. I'm going to hold it in front of your mouth. And if you really do have a tapeworm in there, as soon as I hold this broccoli in front of your mouth, the worm is just going to jump right out. Scared the heck out of all of us. And I was like, that's not real. Is it? It's not real. That's totally real. He got me for a second. And she just sat there and squinched up her whole face. Just seeing food fills you up. Oh, well, that's a trick, Michael. Yeah, mini trees. You found the pouring the egg through your hands. Yeah, I've done that method before. Sometimes like if I get the shell perfectly cracked in half, I can toggle it and do just fine, but other days it's not so good. It just doesn't do what I need it to do. But yes, my dad tortured my little sister with vegetables. Poor child. She eats salad nowadays, but let me tell you, when she went to London, she spent a summer in London, and when she went there, she couldn't understand why all the pubs had Indian food, why they had tikka masala everywhere she went. She didn't mind the fish and chips, but we called her on her birthday, and she cried, and she said, I just want a bowl of grits and some ranch, and I want to see a Stetson, because we're from the Midwest. She was homesick for sure. What's my favorite Michael Bublé song? Oh man, I hate this favorite song. Actually, I'll tell you one of my favorite songs of his is That's All. I just love that. I want to say Hootsy Hoo. Adam Sandler sang it in The Wedding Singer, didn't he? I have only dun, dun, dun. I'm forgetting the words. I can only give you love that lasts forever, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall. That was one of the first Michael Bublé songs that I ever listened to, and I just loved it. It's not a tapeworm, that's a good old from starting. I can crack an egg with one hand. I can do that. Thank you for the lyric, Shane. It's like I know these songs, and then I go to sing them, and I'm like, I don't know these songs. I hear that's what happens to Ella, no matter how much. And that's where her pauses come from, right? Used to previously be able to crack an egg in one hand and still hold on to the yolk. Oh, that's a talent. Not too many Stetsons in the UK. Definitely not. I'm okay not seeing a Stetson because they're usually, well, I won't take that anywhere. Curry, Chinese, and pizza are national dishes in the UK. She should have loved pizza. Michael Bublé's a Canadian. And a promise to be near each time you call. I know these lyrics. Something walks in springtime, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall. It's whatever. It's all related. That's all. That's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you what the next step is in this baking show, Olivia. Or you could have just read your recipe. Then you know what you need to do next. But like I'm ever gonna do that much preparing, let's be real and know ourselves. Ugh. You know, to be fair, I really did do a fair amount of prep work today. Scrolling for the right chords. I do that too. I get the lyrics wrong all the time, all the time. Your wife has a Stetson as part of her formal RCMP uniform with the red serge. Oh, how interesting. This actually is a specific measurement. A specific measurement. That's nice. He does. I need to listen to the Bobby Darin version. Don't like hate me because I haven't listened. Oh, that's way too much salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt in with the egg whites. But first, this is a 14-ounce bag. We're going to use the whole kit and caboodle. Did anybody used to think that meant kitten caboodle? Because it's kit and caboodle, but people shorten the and to an kitten caboodle. So it sounds like a kitten and a caboodle. Why am I smelling dirty diapers? This is a thing that happens. It's like it's one of the bad side effects of being a nanny. After spending all day with children and changing so many diapers, at a certain point, I just start smelling them, and I don't know why. Hi, Aldo. How's it going? Hi, Xerxes. Hello, Aurelio. From Madrid. It might be their food. I don't know what kind of food it is, but it doesn't smell good, and I'm just a tiny bit miffed. Okay, so flaked, sweetened coconut. Same with the dogs. Is it, Christian? How's that little puppy you got? Okay, now, because my little dove cannot have dairy, and because I love her so much, what I did last night while I was making my dinner, see, I am prepared. I can do these things. While I was making dinner last night, I also made a vegan condensed milk. It's basically coconut milk and a bang load of sugar. And then you boil it. Now I need 7 ounces. This is 8. So I'm just gonna pour. Okay. The nice thing about mason jars is, oh shoot, 4, 6. So wait, yeah. I might be playing a very dangerous game. Yeah, the nice thing about mason jars is not only are they a secure way to transfer liquids, but they also measure. I scolded for this subject. We were, and I'm sorry, I will end it there. But there's just something happening in this kitchen and I don't know what it is. Okay, so the author of this recipe was like 7/8 cup of condensed milk, and then put an asterisk next to it, like look in the notes. And then after the entire recipe at the bottom of the notes was like, so 7/8 of a cup is 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons. And it's like, why do you have to send us on a wild goose chase? Why do this? It's not Easter. I'm not hunting for eggs. Just tell me how much I need right at the top. And let's just call that good. Can we agree that that's a good thing to do? People. How would it long to take a box of macarons to arrive in the UK if I shipped it tomorrow? I don't know. It depends on who's delivering. Who's the best deliverer out there, Shane? I went Etsy crazy this summer and I ordered a terrarium case from the UK and it took like 3 months to get here and they sent the wrong thing. But what they sent me was actually more expensive than what I ordered. So it's fine. I just kept it. I was like, whatever. I also got a really pretty 1920s turban with this gorgeous golden peacock, and the feathers are like, they kind of cascade down, but the feathers have pearls on them. Ooh, it's gorgeous. Got lost in the mail and finally arrived one day out of nowhere. It was wonderful. Okay, so we're going to take our 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, which for us is vegan coconut milk, the 14 ounces of flaked sweetened coconut. The counters are clean. That's fine. Oh, it's a better picture on Instagram. You'll switch back. Lord Jeremy. Hello, Lord Jeremy. He was a lord because he's got a plot of land. I find that fascinating. Some molecule, somewhat. Still on probation. At least you guys know the signals. And now we respect them. Okay, so mixing that up, teaspoon of vanilla, 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, and 14 ounces, aka a whole package of flaked sweetened coconut. Get in there, you silly goose. Okay, so there's that. That's you. Okay, hello, Lord Jeremy. Welcome back. You guys, I've been reading Matilda to Little Dove and Henry. And Henry's dad is actually from Leicester. Check that out. We had a good laugh when I was like, oh, my friend, we're talking about British phrases. And I was like, I'm going to have to ask my friend if that's something she says all the time. She's from Leicester. And he was like, oh, I'm from Leicester too. I was like, no way. I was like, I have to tell you. He's like, what's her last name? And I said Patel. And he was like, oh, of course she's Indian, because he is too. It's got a very large Indian population, that neighborhood. All right, let's make some meringue. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 egg whites, and we're going to gradually, it's kind of like making macarons last week, gradually work up speed. Gradually. Okay. And we're going to get the beaters going really fast, and we're going to work these egg whites until they turn into stiff peaks. Stiff peaks. Yeah, now she's watching, you guys. You do too much attention to yourselves. Hello, Melissa. Tony, you're right. Lola's always watching. Here we come. Here we come. Always. Hello from the Scottish Highlands. Hello, Jill. One day I'm going to attempt the Scottish accent. Anytime I watch Doctor Who and I get to the 10th, I get to 11 with Amelia Pond, I always try. Or if I watch David Tennant in Broadchurch because he keeps his thick Scottish accent. Or I listen to David Tennant does a podcast. David Tennant does a podcast. Does a podcast. I'm also still trying to figure out, like, because I feel like Northern England and Scotland accents are very similar. They always sound similar to me. I know they're not. They do. But it's a hard one. It's got a hard cadence, and the sounds are really just the bold. It's a difficult one. But yes, I am reading Matilda to the kids, and I'm kind of trying a northern accent. Everything I've read for her so far is by the Brits. We started with Pride and Prejudice, then we moved on to Philosopher's Stone. Even though J.K. Rowling has fallen a little bit, the books and the lessons in there I think are still wonderful. Just makes the situation a whole lot more ironic. You know, I do have a KitchenAid mixer, but I'm going to be very honest. We've got one back there. You can't really see it. I'm going to be very honest. For making meringue, I prefer a hand mixer because the divot at the bottom of the bowl is just enough, and there's just enough space between the bottom of the bowl and whatever attachment you're using. There's always some bits at the bottom that doesn't get mixed in, and it really messes up a meringue. It really messes up a meringue if it doesn't do. Besides those, well, one more. I just feel like I have a little bit more control with a hand mixer. Yeah. Boop. Stiff. Great. What I am going to do, get out of the beaters. Get out of there. Okay, fine. Well, these things are going to be silly. Okay. Shove that bit of meringue down in there. You know what I mean about the different accents? Iris is based in the northeast of English. Yes. Yeah, Iris. Iris, who? Oh my goodness. I hope Iris is on the mend. I think she's doing better now, but whew, scary. Y'all, I'm just going to say it. I know we've been living with this virus for almost a full year now, depending on where you are. Stay safe. Keep staying safe. I think I've read the most recent reports are that if you're going to go to like the grocery store or something, you need to be doubling up your masks. But stay safe, you guys. Stay safe. You know, just the height so that it touches the bottom of the bowl. Oh, I never actually knew that. Can you? Don't you have to have one that like lifts the bowl up? Because I don't know how you would do that. I'm afraid of wits. You're hilarious. You two are too funny. Now you are with Ian and Vince, the Jivases. Oh, they finished. Oh yeah, that's right. The Jives have been doing their live stream every single day, right? I don't know how they do that. All right, so we're gonna fold the egg white into the coconut, which is just really interesting because it's not really like a flour. I've never made these before, you guys. I'm relying on my previous baking instinct. Oh no. But you want to fold these in, and these cook for a lot longer than a macaron does. A macaron, the French little bitties, do like 10 to 12 minutes at 325. These are going to take 20 to 25 or so. Oh no. Just so you guys know, I am not revolting against my red and black apron, and I'm not more partial to this one. I just keep forgetting to pack my apron. It's an adjustment screw on the base. Interesting. A TikTok guy that's called the KitchenAid guy? Well, slap me silly and call me Sally. Okay, I'm just going to say that that's good enough. So from here, we're going to take the baking sheet and we get a scoop. And just like that, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they're supposed to be, probably spread these out. Also, let's talk about how annoying it is to have parchment paper that doesn't fit your pan. So, how's the weather where you guys are? I thought it was going to rain yesterday. I woke up expecting to hear the sounds of rain, and when it wasn't raining, I was just in a bad mood the whole day. Not the whole day, but I was really upset that it never rained in California. Heaven knows we need it. We definitely need it. What else is going on? These are just, they look massive. This is not a good measuring tool. Whoever told me I should do this, I don't. They're just, this is weird. This is just weird. I don't know. Whatever. We're going with it. Baklava! Cold and some snow where you are, Eric. I should make baklava. Baklava's real good. It's warmed up. It's up to negative 15 Celsius. Oh, no. No. You have snow and blizzards up in the highlands. Oh, man. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm very jealous of your weather. You know, because you get it. LA does not get its weather. What is that Steve Martin joke? In sunny Southern California, it's still 72 degrees and sunny. Is this what they're supposed to look like? Do you know?
Yeah.
Great. We're going to go with it.
I'm a scientist when I'm there.
Even though the macarons burnt last week, Daddy Dub over there thoroughly enjoyed them.
Boy. All right.
Okay. Y'all, little Dove yesterday slept for almost 3 full hours. She may or may not make an appearance today. I don't know. But I will definitely have a little Dove taste test for her since I have made these dairy-free. She does fine with eggs. She just can't have dairy. These just look so huge. They get so big. Yes, you hope Iris gets better soon. You got a few inches of snow here in the northern Illinois Tuesday morning this week. They're forecasting more snow over the weekend. It was supposed to rain all week in LA. All week. It's been raining for 2 days straight. Good reading and podcast weather. See, that's what I want. Because I am slowly chipping away at my book. I'm reading Michelle Obama's Becoming. I really only read when I go to bed at night. And guys, let me tell you, it's good because I don't I'm limiting the amount of screen time that I'm not, what am I trying to say? The blue light that messes with your circadian rhythm. I've eliminated that by reading before going to bed, but gosh, I can't ever get very far because when I start reading, especially if I'm lying down, I'm going to fall asleep. It's not that the book isn't interesting. It's just that, that's how I do. This stuff isn't holding together. Whatever. I feel like it might be better if I were just to make little balls with my hands. Oh, you guys, I made cookies the other night for this sack lunch program that I participate in. And I have never made a bad batch of cookies in my life, but there's a first time for everything. And I finally got that first out of the way. Let me tell you, those cookies were rock hard. I felt bad giving them to the sack lunch people, but it's all done anonymously. They're not going to know who to blame it on. It's not like they're going to come to my house with pitchforks and torches yelling, "You gave us subpar baked goods." Now, if they came at me singing like the villagers from Beauty and the Beast, I might be into it, and I would definitely be like, I deserve your scorn and derision. Got to read a book. Street of Crocodiles. I do too. I hope this vaccine works. His favorite to make and eat. She takes them to. Oh, how fun. How fun. Macaroons are tied to the Christmas season. Why is that, Christian? Is that just your Christmas treat? I mean, they do kind of look like snow. Snow, 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 snow. It's gonna be a dun something something. I've done that musical a couple times and I still can't remember all the lyrics to that song. You want to know why? Because I've always played Betty. And when that song comes along, Betty is just a grouch because she's been tricked by Phil and Judy into being on a train with crotchety old Bob, not Bob Cratchit, but Bob at that point in the musical is a bit crotchety. Let's be very real. So I've never bothered to learn the lyrics because I just have to sit there and I have to pretend I'm on a train by doing this. Regional theater hacks. And so Betty does sing by the end, but nothing more than snow, 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 snow. No side effects from your vaccine shot. Good. And you got Moderna. Is that what you said, Eric? What kind of cookies did I make? I just made some plain chocolate chip cookies, Brandon. It is a sack lunch program for the homeless that Giselle actually takes part of, and she threw out the invite to some of the dolls, and I was like, I will totally do this with y'all. We do it every other week, and I am not coming to the front door, person. You are psychotic, and you can go away. It's fine, other people are here. Can't tell. Maybe it's because you see them around Christmas. Maybe. White Christmas. That number is from White Christmas. Now, if you're familiar with the movie version with Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney, everybody's happy. But in the actual musical, Bob and Betty are polar opposites and hate each other at this point in the show. Okay, so we've got a sheet ready. Settle down for the summer. You just saw the pic of the dolls from Viva Las Vegas in 2017. You're planning to go to this year's edition. Yes, Iris is back home and resting, and we all wish her a speedy recovery. My goodness, I just got this stuff all over myself. Is this hot enough? Perfect. Okay. So, hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. And that's...
What are you doing? You trying to kill me over here? Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Second timer for 10 minutes.
Hey Google.
And that started.
Cancel the second timer.
It looks like you have 2 timers. So which did you want to cancel?
The
10-minute one with 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, or the 10-minute one with 10 minutes?
The 10-minute one with 10 minutes.
Okay, the 10-minute one with 9 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Cancelled.
Lord Jeremy is waiting for his CD copy of Pinup Revolution to arrive by mail. Oh, have you heard it on the streaming platforms, so Jeremy? Your musical knowledge is pretty limited, Christian. Don't feel bad. If you guys haven't caught The Prom on Netflix, very good. My friend named Nico is actually in it. For our Nico who was watching earlier. Super good. Basically, from the time that Keegan-Michael Key started singing his song about how he escapes when he goes to the theater, I just bawled my eyes out, and I kept crying for the whole movie. And it was wonderful and fabulous, and I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of people didn't like James Corden in it, but I was like, I was fine with him. Whatever. I try to enjoy things. All right. You've heard it on Spotify. Good. Now you can just keep it in the car with you at all times. Hey, Peter, how's it going? We just put some macaroons in the oven. At 10 minutes, we're going to flip it to the bottom rack and then turn it around. That way everything gets nice and cooked on all sides. But let's get to some music. We're going to start in the 80s with a little lover boy. It is ukulele time. Your next dose is February 18th, right before your birthday. Well, happy birthday. That's a good one. That's good. I'm not sure when my dad's gotten his first dose. I don't know if my mom has. But our friend Janet, who's a doctor, recommends you wait at least 28 days between doses. It's better to wait longer than go in sooner. That's her medical advice. I would follow what your doctor says. I'm sure there's wiggle room and everything. But let's go to the 80s with a little lover boy. And I bet some of you might be feeling this song. Everyone's watching to see what you will do. Everyone's looking at you. Everyone's wondering, will you come out tonight? Everyone's trying to get it right. Get it right. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a new romance. Everybody's going off the deep end. Everybody needs a second chance. You want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You want to be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go. I'm sorry, I thought I heard a baby cry. But that was just my imagination. So here we are on the second verse. Everyone's looking to see if it was you. Everyone wants you to come through. Everyone's hoping it'll all work out right. Work out. Everyone's waiting, they're holding out for tonight. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a new romance. Everybody's going on the deep end. Everybody wants a second chance. You want a piece of my heart? Better start from the start. You want to be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go. Did you hear a baby cry? I thought I heard a baby cry. We're going to finish this out, and then I'm going to... You want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show. Come on, baby, let's go. I'm gonna run and check on her, make sure she isn't sneaking cries. She's still asleep. I'm totally hearing things. It's official. I have gone off my rocker. Lover boys from Calgary. Oh, how fun. Thank you, Lord Jeremy. The Vice City memories. Yes. Yes. Everybody's working for the weekend. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Peter. Oh, it's raining where you are. I wish. All right. So I found this key. I'm going to see if I can take this down a whole step, and what does that do to the chords? Do I want to do that? I do. Will I do? Okay, you know, we're just going to do it in the original key because they're much easier chords. And I'm going to go into my head voice. Yeah, that lovely head voice. For lovely Irving Berlin, yesterday, if you did not know, yesterday was Holocaust Remembrance Day. And not that he was in the Holocaust, but he is Jewish. Irving Berlin, composer. At least he came up on a Google search. But I love Irving Berlin. And these are some fabulous songs. It's also apparently the Jewish Arbor Day from sundown yesterday to today. To Bishvat, I think is what it's called. I'm probably botching that pronunciation, but yeah, it's their Arbor Day. So anyway, listening to some little Irving Berlin, switching gears and into the head voice. Let's take a sip of water for this. What'll I do? What'll I do when you are far away and I'm left blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? Let's take it up. Let's switch some cookies around and then let's take it up for a second. Oh, nice, getting nice and crisp. Hey Google, stop the timer. Okay, so I'm not gonna switch racks just because you can put two, if you're gonna put two sheets in at a time, when you flip them front to back, switch them in racks. But we only have one sheet in, so we're just gonna leave it there. All right. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I'm left wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? What'll I do when I'm alone with only dreams of you that they won't come true? What'll I do? Ha! That's the head voice, and I haven't had to use that since college. Yeah. Fun story. When I went to college, I originally wanted to be in the drama department. Long story short, I somehow ended up auditioning for the music program at the University of Oklahoma. I didn't really audition so much as I went and I met the chair of the voice department, and she warmed me up, and she got me all the way up into the Queen of the Nights. That's not the actual note. That's like at least 3 octaves higher than that. But she warmed me up all the way to that range, and she was just like, oh, that's what she would do. Dolores Leffingwell was her name. God, I love her. She was this smaller than me, bespectacled, like kind of magnifying glass bespectacled, crazy woman. Went to Juilliard while Peter Schickele was teaching there. Had the best stories, but she was just like, that's what she would do. She's like, you're so great. And there's Little Dove. So let's bring her in for one last song. Let's go grab her. Hey, Google, set another timer for 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
Were you just... What's up? Do you see that? You're gonna get to eat that. Did you know that? Will you let me play one more song from my friends? Do you want your water cup? No? Okay. What would you like though? Do you want some puffs? No. Here, you want a food pouch? Okay. Okay. Well, how about this? You sit there. Do you want this? Thank you. I appreciate the germ sharing. All right, I've got one more for you. It's a Leonard Cohen song. I've actually been working on this one. I just can never remember all of the words because there's so many lyrics, but she is getting so much bigger. Do you want this? Do you want to get down? Do you want to be... Okay, well, we can sing Leonard Cohen together. Sing a song? You got this? Okay. Let's see if we can do this. I've heard it said that I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you didn't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor, the nature lift, the back, the don't like the song? Hallelujah. 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 What can I do for you, my dear? What, do you want to show me? What? Do you want to see the macaroons we're making? Oh, look at that. You get to eat some soon. Do you want an orange? Do you want some dates? No? Okay. Well, then should we say goodbye to our friends? Will you let me sing them one more song? Can I sing one more song for my friends? Yeah, that's my apron. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's my mouth. You show me. Can you show everybody you know where your nose is? There's your nose. That's right. She goes, nose, eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we can fly her. Waking up from naps is hard, you guys. It's real hard. Yeah. Mama went somewhere. I don't know where. Can I put you here? Oh, there we go, girl. All right. Let's see if we can sing this song now. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. The lyrics are really long. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 You say I took her name in vain. I don't even know the name. And if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. 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 I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. 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 letting me sing that. And there it is. That was the real head voice. Oh, yay, Martin home to see the end. And that was our last song. Okay. Yeah, there's something in the oven. What's in the oven? Is these some macarons that you can eat? Okay, so I will be making a little bit of ganache. It's just some cream. We're going to boil the cream, pour it over the chocolate chips. That's going to melt the chocolate chips. And once the macaroons are nice and set, we will dip them in the chocolate. The chocolate will dry, and we will eat it all up. And it will be so yummy. It will be so fabulous, so fabulous. Wow. So there it is. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. It's always a joy. I'm glad we were able to put little Dove in good spirits by the end of it. And stay tuned. We'll have a taste test. I'll post that to my page. And my Dove, can you blow them kisses? I'm going to put this away real fast. Can you say goodbye to everybody? Say we'll see you next week for something fun, something treatsy. Don't come between a girl and her food. Okay. You guys have a wonderful day. Love y'all so much. Bye.